Welcome to toy-polloi. Parental guidance. This video contains scenes of Lego destruction.
Hello and welcome to another video from toy-polloi, and in today's video we are going to be working on a custom vintage Masters of the Universe figure, because in my recent video showing how to repair the neck mechanism on a vintage Mekaneck, a few people asked if it was possible to make a custom version where you could actually rotate his head left and right, because all other vintage Masters of the Universe figures have that ability, but because of the mechanism inside Mekaneck, his head can only rise up and down. So I have a couple of spare heads. Let's see what we can do. So here we have Mekaneck, and this is the figure that I repaired in the last video. If I turn his waist, you will see that his head rises up, and it is a pretty cool mechanism. But because we have that sort of mechanism inside his body, it means that you can't rotate his head. His head is on a fixed post. Here we have the head and neck from inside one of these figures, and you can see it is all fixed together. The mechanism that makes it work is inside this slot here. It's actually attached to his pelvis. You twist the pelvis and it twists the bar inside here, which makes the head rise up. But yeah, it is all joined together. So we need to work out a way to detach this head and try and add some sort of ability to make it be able to rotate separately to the neck. I think the first thing we need to do is actually to chop this head off. So I'm going to get my razor saw out and very carefully cut the head off the neck post so that we can see what is inside and what we've got to work with.
Toy-polloi. That is incorrect. Try again.
The head actually cut off really easily. I just used my razor saw and I've got a pretty neat cut there. I have just sort of sanded that down just to tidy it up a little bit, but you can see that is a very neat cut. So now I can go ahead and try and work out a way of attaching these two pieces back together again, and it's going to be a case of using a few bits of Lego. I found these pieces a while back that I used on making some custom Star Wars figures, and it's a really useful sort of neck piece, and luckily that just about fits inside the head. There's a couple of little sort of pins inside that are in the way, which I'm going to have to cut out just a little bit to make it fit a bit better, because at the moment it sits a little bit far back. We want this to sit in the center of the hole, but that really isn't going to take too much modification to get that to sit in the center. And then I can either glue it in place or maybe mix up a bit of milliput and just sort of stick that in there. I think it may need a little bit of trimming down as well, just to make it slightly shorter, because it's just a little bit too long, maybe by about 1 millimeter. But this is a fantastic piece. I'll put the number of what it is at the bottom of the screen. Then I'm going to use a half Technic pin, which is one of these. So this is a normal Technic pin, and this is a half Technic pin, and that fits exactly in the bottom of this and makes a very good sort of rotating neck joint. The only problem I find with them is once they're in this piece, it's really hard to get them out. So I have another Lego piece here just to help remove that. So that's the little half Technic piece there. And then we need to attach this to the top of the neck. Now the reason I'm attaching this bit to the top of the neck is I don't want to put anything inside this neck hole, because this is where all of the mechanism is. You can see the slot on the bottom, and the post inside of Mekaneck actually goes all the way up to the top. So I don't want anything inside this. So I'm going to attach this little Technic post to the top of that, just using some 1 millimeter grey styrene sheet. I'm going to stick that onto there. I'm going to drill a small hole into it, and I'm going to insert that in and glue it in place. Possibly a bit of super glue on that one, and it may be that Plastic World works on this. I'll just have to find out as I go. So that is my plan, a piece of the styrene stuck onto the top of that. We'll drill a hole in the center of it and then glue that in place. Then on this one we have to modify the inside a bit, just to take a few bits of plastic away. We'll glue one of these in there, and then yeah, that should all fit together. It looks relatively simple. I wasn't really sure what I was going to do at the start, but that seems to be a good plan. So let's get modifying these pieces, and then we can see if we can stick this all together, and then we'll see about putting it back onto a Mekaneck. And there we go, that's that piece of Lego now attached to the top of the remaining neck of Mekaneck. And I did notice when I was actually modifying this that there were two bits that had broken off this neck that are actually quite vital to get it working. And those are these little tabs on either side. For some reason they'd snapped off this neck. This was just a neck that was in my sort of spares pot, so it came from a broken figure anyway. If we look at an unbroken Mekaneck neck, you can see there are two little tabs on the side. So I've just remade those again with some styrene. So there we go, that is the new neck. Here's the head, that is all glued in place. I've not bothered filling in the bottom of this. I was thinking I could actually just sort of fill that in and tidy it up, but there really is no need. I guess for neatness sake I could do it, but actually by the time you clip that on there you can't see it, and you can see that head now rotates. So I'm really happy with how that's working. We've now got to check that this actually works. So here we have a Mekaneck in pieces, and if you want to see how I got this Mekaneck in pieces, then watch my previous video on learning how to repair a Mekaneck, because I will show you the entire process in that. So this is the Mekaneck we're going to put the new head on, so that should go onto the little post there, the little twisted post. Then we get the back of Mekaneck, make sure everything is lined up. We'll get his front, pop that on there, and then hopefully, if everything works, if I twist this, his neck should rise up, which it does. And now I should still be able to turn his head, so we can actually rotate his head, make him look in all sorts of directions, and his mechanism still works. So I'm really pleased with how that's gone. I was worried that even what I'd done there, the extra sort of bit of Lego on the top, might interfere with the mechanism, but as you can see, it doesn't. So we now have Mekaneck with a working neck mechanism and a rotating head, which I think is quite an improvement to this figure, because it was always annoying that he could only look forward. So let's put this figure back together and we'll look at the finished thing. And there we go, that is it for this video. I now have a modified Mekaneck who can actually look in more than one direction. Just using a couple of bits of Lego and one sheet of styrene, I've been able to modify this Mekaneck to add that extra bit of posability that all other He-Man figures have, the ability to turn their necks. As you can see, it was a pretty simple job in the end. I wasn't quite sure how I was going to go about it, but once I'd cut the head off, I could see that there was actually quite a lot of space inside it, and adding a few pieces of Lego, I was able to create something that was pretty simple to do, and the end result is a very nice modified custom figure. And if you want to see how I broke apart that Mekaneck to get inside, then please do watch my previous video where I show the entire process. Hopefully you have enjoyed this video. If you have, then make sure to hit the subscribe button and tap the bell to be notified each time I upload a new video. And if you've really enjoyed it and want to help me out here at toy-polloi, then why not think about becoming a patron of the channel. You get early access to all of my restoration videos, plus access to an exclusive video series called On the Cutting Mat, where I show projects and restorations that you won't see anywhere else. So have a think about that, and thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching toy-polloi. Subscribe for more great videos.